We are going to get started today with 3 red springs on for our warm-up. I have the platform extender on, but using the wood platform would be fine as well. And we are going to start in a seated position doing some arm exercises first. So let's face towards the foot bar. We're going to come into a cross-legged position, and I'm going to reach my arms out in front of me. I'm going to reach my arms as if I'm trying to touch the wall across, and then bring them back to a neutral position. And again, reach, feeling those shoulder blades separate, and come back. 3 more times. Reach, and come back. Reach, and then 1 more. Reach, and come back. Now we're going to reach those shoulder blades together, feeling them come closer together, and then go back to our starting position. We'll do that 5 times as well. So drawing those shoulder blades together and come back. And 2, 3, 4, and last one, 5. Let's do arm circles. So we're going to reach our arms up and circle around. We'll go 5 each direction. Try not to extend through the spine as we come up and over. Let's go the other way. So around and forward. So warming up these arms, getting ready for a nice full body workout today. As you can see, my weather is terrible today, so I'm ready to move and warm up this body. Now we'll reach our arms in front and we're gonna do a twist. So palms are down, we're gonna rotate to the right and come back forward, driving the elbow back. And rotate and forward. That feels so good for me. I need that spine rotation. I need to do it so much more. Good, and again, drive that back, rotate through the spine. Don't just bring that elbow back there with no rotation. Let's do 1 more each side. So rotate and reach. Rotate and reach. Lastly, with the arms, we're going to reach our arms up and cactus the arms. You're going to draw those elbows down, spreading those fingers, painting the wall. And come back up. Drive them down. Back up. We're going to do it 3 more times. 2. And 3. Okay, now we'll warm up the abs. So make sure your foot bar is all the way down. We'll lie down on our backs. Let's bring those legs into tabletop. We're going to flex up. Now do toe tap. So tap the right and the left. We'll do that for 10. Trying to keep those abs down, keep this flat and supported. Now we'll extend the legs, so try to stay flexed up if you can. If you're too tired, you can keep your head down for this. So reach that leg long. Trying to keep those hips level as we reach. Bring your head down. You can bring your feet down. Now bring those legs back into tabletop. We're going to flex up again. And this time we're going to alternate right and left. So dropping the feet. Right comes first and left, and switch. 1, 2, we're going to 10, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Legs in tabletop and come down. All right, now let's go up into a bridge. So we're gonna roll through imprint, come up onto the shoulder blades, take that right leg, put it into tabletop. We will be reaching that leg and coming back, and we'll be doing that for 10. So reach for 1, 2 each time, trying to feel that length through the leg. Trying to keep the hips level as well here and not dropping in the leg that's moving. Okay, place that leg down. Let's go to the other side. And reach, point that toe. And 2, 3. Okay, we got 3 more. And 1. Okay, let's switch sides. Now we're gonna have that right leg in tabletop. We're gonna point it towards the ceiling and bring it back to tabletop. We'll do that for 10. So pointing up and coming back down. We'll be doing these with our feet on the foot bar later, so I'm trying to have us warm up in a way where these movements can be familiar to you once we add the weight. And 3 more. Okay, place that foot down. Let's go to the other side. All right, and point up, come back down. Make sure that this supporting knee too is pointing forward. Mine always has a tendency to want to float out. So we gotta keep that in. All those muscles working, inner and outer thigh, to keep that knee pointed forward. Okay, bring that leg down. Go to the other side. We're gonna be doing 4 exercises total, so we already got 2 done. We're gonna bring that foot up and we're gonna do circles. So clockwise 5 and then counterclockwise 5, and we'll switch legs. So go 1, 2, 3, working the obliques too to keep us from rotating through the spine. Okay, other way. Okay, put that down. Left leg comes up, point that toe, stay lifted, helping with that glute on the right side. 5 one way. Okay, another way. I like to try to take a little bit longer to warm up if I'm going to be doing a long workout, and then doing nice stretching at the end. Okay, put that foot down. Other leg comes back up. We're going to do a little windshield wiper. So you're going to bring your leg across midline, so towards the left side, and then try to bring it slightly within a range where you're not going to be dropping through your torso here. So we're just going to go back and forth like that for 5. So here we go. 1, 2. You can feel this is stability work, isn't it? Really feel that through here. You could do this on the floor, right? No equipment required, so it's a great exercise. Switch legs, and we'll go for 5. So across and over. This is one too that you can see as you progress and get stronger, you'll be able to do a bigger range here. Okay, put that foot down. We are ready to go. So we've got those 3 red springs on. I'm gonna sit up to put my foot bar up. Take the platform extender off. If you had that on, 3 red springs ready to go for footwork. If you do more than that or less, go ahead and change to your footwork settings. And let's lie down. We are going to put our feet into a V first. So our heels are together, toes are apart, the balls of the feet are on the foot bar, and we will be pushing in and out for 10. So here we go. So we're trying to come out as much as we can, come in as much as we can without hitting that stopper. and come in. Now we'll be wrapping the toes. You're gonna bring your feet together, wrap your toes over the bar. So we're slightly gripping here, and we'll push in and out for 10. Feeling that in the quads big time. Okay, on to the heels. So feet are together in parallel, heels are on, and let's get ready to push. Go. I'm trying to do a quick pace here. That'll help make a little bit more cardio challenge. Strength and cardio here, right? Okay, let's place our feet into high half toes. The balls of the feet are on. We're gonna lift those heels up, and we'll be pushing in and out like this. My legs are on fire. I did a leg day yesterday, so I'm feeling this big time. Three more. Whew. Okay, now let's do lower and lift. So same foot position that we keep those heels up. We push out. We bring the carriage in just a little bit, having those heels come underneath the bar. We push up as if we're doing a calf raise, and then come back in. We'll do that for 10. So pushing out, lower, lift, come back in. And in. Such good strengthening for the knees when we work with our legs close together like this and through the balls of the feet. Let's do 3 more. Last one, and come on in. Let's go into second position. So I'm gonna have my heels on the bar, hip distance apart, so we're separating those legs, and we're gonna be pushing in and out like this for 10. So pushing out and come back in. My legs are definitely warmed up. We'll start with some leg work here, move on to some back and arms, chest. We're working everything today. Okay, now we're gonna go into a wide, so a turned out second position. Our heels are all the way to the edge of the foot bar. We're turned out, so those toes are pointed away from the center. We're gonna push out, rotate inward, and come back in. Make sure your foot's not too high up on the foot bar. Don't want it to slide. So let's do that for 10. So push out, rotate in, and come on in. This might feel really weird if you're not used to doing things medially rotated. I know for me as a dancer, this felt very odd. I liked all the turned out stuff though. But it's good strengthening for the legs, working in different ranges, different positions. Okay, 3 more. And 1 more. Okay, now come all the way out, turned out. We're gonna come in halfway and push back out for 10. Then we'll do 10 pulses, quick little pulses for 10. So start halfway down, push out, come back in for 2. Squeeze those legs, bring them together. Eight, 9, 10. Good. Come halfway down and we're gonna pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push all the way out and come on in. Okay, now before we drop that spring for single leg work, I want to keep those 3 red springs on. We're going to take the right leg, ball the foot on. Left leg's going to stay in tabletop. We're going to push out. Yes, I know that's a lot. We're going to come down a little bit and push all the way out. When you push out, really squeeze that glute. And we'll do that for 10. So slowly coming in, just a few inches. Push out, squeeze. And 2, 3. Squeeze those leg muscles. 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. Okay, switch legs. Right leg's in tabletop, left ball of the foot is on. Push all the way out. Come in a little and push out. Squeeze that left leg. Really be intentional, not trying to rush through the movements here. Good, we got 3, 2, and 1. Okay, let's sit up, take one of the red springs off, so we just have 2 full tension springs on now. You can sit back down. So let's start with the right ball of the foot on first. Left leg is in tabletop. We're gonna bicycle that leg, or you can just keep it in tabletop, so I'll show you both. So either push out and come back in, or you can start with that leg extended and then go tabletop and reach. So your choice. I'm gonna do the bicycle. So here we go. 1, reach that leg long. 2, try to keep the hips squared too as you do that. Okay, we got 2 more. 10, okay. Great, let's switch legs. Left ball of the foot is on. I'm extending that right leg out and tabletop and reach. Remember, you can stay in tabletop if you like. Sometimes the brain and the body are not going all at the same time, so do what you can today. Remember, just come in at a comfortable range for you as well. Okay, now right heel is on. Keep that leg in tabletop again, or this time you can push out, reach, and come back in. My hamstrings are so tight right now that feels like a lot, but I'm gonna do it. So let's do that for 10. So push out, point, and down. 3. Really trying to feel length through that left leg, the leg that is reaching up towards the ceiling. This movement distracts you from the pain in the side, right? On the right leg. Let's switch legs. Left heel is on. Right leg in tabletop and push out. Point and come back in. For me, I always want to turn my foot out instead of stay in parallel, so I have to focus on thinking about keeping that knee pointed forward or coming really straight up to the ceiling too. Okay, we are gonna sit up and work through our arms now, so you can grab your straps. We're gonna take one of the full tension springs off, so we just have one red or one full tension spring. We are gonna be lying down, doing some ab work with some arm work. So grab your straps, put them on your shoulder blocks. And we'll lie back down. So grabbing those straps off the shoulder blocks. Now to start, we are going to put our arms straight up towards the ceiling, legs going tabletop. We'll just be bringing the arms straight down and coming back up. Remember, you can always double up those straps or use a shorter loop to make it more challenging. Now as we do that, I'm going to reach my left leg and come back down. Right leg and back down, and we'll do that for 10. You can keep your legs in tabletop if you don't want to alternate the legs. So let's go for 10. So reaching left leg first, and 2. That flexing up and reaching those legs long, abs all around. Two more. Okay, let's go into triceps. So those arms come down, the upper arm comes down, and you're going to straighten your arms down by your hips using that tricep, and then coming back to a bent elbow here. Same thing, we're gonna flex up and extend the legs like we did with the first one. This time you can stay flexed up the whole time if you like. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Last one. And come back. All right, now we're gonna bring our arms out into a T. So same height as the shoulders here. So just reaching straight to the side. Bring those arms down by your hips and then come back forward. You can stay flexed up for these and keep your legs extended if you like, or you can just simply stay down like I just showed you. So it's up to you. Let's go for 10. Good, and come down. This is where you regret putting on a long sleeve shirt. I'm warming up. Okay, now we're gonna do arm circles. So keep those legs in tabletop. You can flex up for these too. So coming forward and circle around. And let's do that 5 each direction. Last one. Okay, other way. So out to the side and then flex up and then bring your head back down. Okay, great. All right, let's go into some back work. So you can put those straps back onto your shoulder blocks. We're gonna sit up. Now, you are welcome to go heavier for back work. I'm gonna put one more medium spring on. So now I have a full tension spring and a medium spring as well. But if you typically stick with a full tension spring, you're welcome to do that. So let's turn around. Now I'm gonna give you two positions here. You can either have your legs straight out in front, crossing them over as we do back exercises, or if you wanna challenge yourself, you can come up into more of a kneeling position and sit on the back of your feet as we do some back exercises here. That will get a little bit more core work, so it's up to you. I'm gonna do it like this. So the first exercise, we're gonna grab the straps, cross them, and then you can hold on to, I'm gonna hold on to like the flat part of the strap here, and pull those straps towards us. Then we're gonna rotate right and left, and that's one. Okay, we'll do that 10 times. So, 30 basically, right? 3 in 1, but lots of movement, it's good. So let's go. So pulling towards us, rotate right, come back, pulling left and back. And again, make sure you're really driving back with that elbow, feeling that nice rotation, not just gripping with your arms. That's 3. If you're really straining to do that single movement of the rotation, make sure that your springs are at the right spring for you. So you might need to stick to a red or even a medium spring with just that single arm. And again, pulling. Whew, my back is burning, especially the back of the arms. Again. Last one. Great. Okay, now let's uncross the straps. We're gonna do a bicep curl. So you could either double up, use the shorter loop if you have it, or I'm just gonna hold on to the flat part of the strap, bicep curl, and come back just for time's sake here. You can stay like this or you can stay seated, whichever one you like. And let's pull for 10. So draw those abs in first, and here we go. I'm still making sure that my fingertips are pointed towards me. So those palms are in, coming towards your shoulder. Good. So you can always hold further back on the strap. I'm holding up so close because I want more resistance. So that's such an easy, quick way that we can get that. For the last one, I'm gonna take the medium spring off from me. And we are gonna do an exercise for the shoulder, really working the back of the shoulder here. So arms, you're gonna be holding onto the straps. Elbows are at the same height as the shoulders, and so are the hands. We are going to bring our hands up towards the ceiling and come back. So stay light here, and we'll do that for 10. So lifting up for 1 and 2. Try not to open up in the chest as we do this. Last one. Okay, great. Place those straps back onto the shoulder blocks, and we're gonna go into some chest work. So I'm gonna turn around, and I'm gonna keep with that full tension spring, the red spring. 2 options here. You can sit with your legs crossed, or if you want more of a challenge, especially into the abs, and you're familiar with Reformer, then you can kneel for this like we did with the back exercises, but you can come all the way up, fully up as we do these. So I'm gonna grab my straps. So coming into a kneeling position, we're gonna come straight up and come back down. And we'll do that for 10. This is gonna hit the front of the shoulders now. So here we go, lifting up, keep those arms straight. Relaxing through the traps, not having tension up into your shoulders as those straps come up. Three more. Last one. Okay, the next one we'll do is a bicep curl. So curling up, bring those hands towards the shoulders, not leaning forward, and then bringing those arms back down. You'll feel it quite a bit more if you're kneeling versus sitting. It's not really gonna feel quite as much. You can hold further down on the strap or hold a shorter strap if you need to. So here we go for 10. Squeeze that bicep. And last one. Okay, from here we're gonna go into offerings. So we already worked those biceps, but we're gonna work them even more. We got these arms up. Our elbows are right underneath our shoulders. We are ready to serve that little platter. Charcuterie, right? We're gonna go straight up, open out to the side, back in front, and come back down. And you can go lighter spring if you need to here if your biceps are feeling it. Okay, so let's go we'll do 6 here. So coming up, out to the side, back in front, and down. This is where that kneeling position, it's challenging to not rock through the body as those arms are doing so many different positions. And last one. And come back down. Place those straps back on the shoulder block. Actually, I'm gonna take them off because we're gonna go into some bridging. And I can't stand that noise. So we are gonna put 2 red springs on. So now I have 2 reds, 2 full tension springs. If you know that glutes might be a weaker area for you, you could always go higher in weight here. The higher the weight, you're gonna be more supported. So you could always do 3 red springs or 2 reds and a medium spring. My headrest is down and we can go ahead and lie down. So first let's start with our heels on. We are gonna do 3 hip rolls. So you are gonna roll through imprint, come up onto the shoulder blades, keeping that carriage in. Inhale and exhale, roll down. And again, 2 more times. So rolling up, driving those hips up towards the ceiling, and come back down. And again, when I don't roll much through my spine, it feels like everything just comes down and comes up right away. Just gotta work on doing little segments, getting that spine flexibility. All right, now we are gonna come up and go in and out for 10. So let's go up and then push in and out. We're coming out as far as we can and then coming in right towards that stopper. Trying to stay lifted. All right, and come down. Now we're gonna go into the single leg. So the single leg kind of stuff that we did with the warm up, we're gonna do all 4 of those here. So come back up. Those 2 springs are gonna help us here. So right leg's in tabletop. Let's reach and come back. If you feel like you cannot do this without, I'm coming away from the foot bar, go ahead and add more springs here. So let's go in and out for 10. 1, 2, trying to stay lifted and level here. My left glute is burning. Okay, switch legs happily and reach that left toe now, that left foot. 2, 3. Okay, last one. Okay, we can come down. We'll just rest for a second between these. All right, now we're gonna come back up. Right leg's in tabletop, point up and come back down. And we'll do that for 10. So up for 1. My hamstrings are warmed up now. Now it doesn't feel like it's a very tight rubber band trying to point towards the ceiling. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, let's switch legs. Tabletop first and point. 1. More and 1. Okay, great. Now come down. We're going to do this circle. We'll just do 5 circles clockwise, and then we'll do 5 circles clockwise with the other leg. So let's come back up. Right leg is pointed and reach. Nice long circle. You can keep this small though, size-wise, to stay stable. Switch legs, point that left foot, and let's circle here. I really feel this in my abs, like as you bring that circle down, you feel that challenge. Okay, come down again. My carriage is coming out a bit more now that I'm getting tired. All right, then the little windshield wiper. So come back up. We are almost done. Then I'll give you feet and straps. So across and over. 2, 3. Nice. Okay, other heel. Point that left foot and we bring it across midline and slightly away, whatever you can do. Beautiful. Okay, heel comes down. We come down. We keep those 2 red springs on for footwork. Now I have to go sit up because I can't stand that sound on my shoulder blocks when we're coming in and out. So I'm up again. All right, let's slide back down. Okay, so let's put our feet into the straps. So pushing out, all the weight goes on the left foot. Now into the right strap, all the weight goes into the right strap. Then all the weight goes into the left. We're equal here. So let's start turned out first. So we are gonna be with our heels together, toes apart. Make sure that your tailbone's on the carriage. We're just gonna push out as we point those toes and come back in. So just doing bend and stretch, we'll do that for 10. So pressing out, feeling that length through those legs. I'll share an interesting study in the description of this video about working through a long range of motion does actually create long, leaner muscles. So that's not a myth with Pilates. It really does when you're working through a full range, really trying to reach here. Okay, point those toes, stay turned out. We're gonna come up towards the ceiling and lower back down. We'll do that for 10. So coming up. Breathing in as we bring those legs up. Exhaling as we lower down. I always get worried that someone from Amazon is going to come while I'm doing this and be like, what the heck is she doing? Yeah, hasn't happened yet. Okay, now we're gonna do leg circles turned out. So let's start with the legs away. Keep those heels together. We're gonna come up and circle around. That feels great. Let's do 5 in each direction. So coming up and circle around. We're just coming up and then feel like bring those legs out to the side. We're not bringing them behind us if you have that flexibility. We want to keep that tailbone on the carriage. Okay, come back down. For 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Great. Okay, now legs in parallel. Let's bend the legs in tabletop. Make sure those feet are slightly above the knees. That will make sure that those ropes don't hit your knees. So let's start turned with our legs pointed out straight. We're gonna go tabletop, extend up towards the ceiling, and major hamstring work. Bring those legs down. Okay, so we'll do that for 10. So tabletop, extend up, feel that length through those hamstrings, and then pull down. That's 2. Trying to be slow and intentional about the movements here. If I let those legs go too quickly, then they end up like the carriage comes in too much and they're behind you and you're like, oh my God, I've got a lot to pull. So that's why we're trying to be slow here as we extend those legs up towards the ceiling. All right, now let's do an abductor stretch. So we're gonna come up with those legs in parallel. We're gonna open and close twice. So out, in, and push away. Notice my carriage did not move. So try not to have it move as you bring those legs in and out. So come up, out, in, and pull away. 1, 2, pull away. And away. We'll do 3 more. And 2. And last one. Okay, now let's stretch. So legs are gonna come up towards the ceiling. You can flex those feet. I'm gonna pull down on the ropes, and then you can feel that stretch through the hamstrings, through the calves, through the feet. You can do little feet circles. That feels very good. up, and we'll just hold here. Okay, now bring one leg down, pull down on just the left leg here. I have most of the weight into the left leg now. Okay, switch legs. So stretching on that right leg now just by itself. Okay, let's do a butterfly stretch. So you're gonna bring your feet together and hold. You can bring your feet further down, whatever you feel comfortable with, and you can press your knees down too if you'd like a deeper stretch. Okay, let's bring those feet up. Let's keep the feet in parallel and we'll do 5 leg circles each way. So bring those legs out to the side and circle. Just a nice slow stretch here. Okay, other way. Great, okay, let's take our feet out of the strap. So take one foot out, reach for the foot bar, and then take the other one out. From here, we'll do a mermaid stretch. So you can sit up. We're gonna take one of those red springs off. All right, we'll go into mermaid. So I'm gonna sit facing towards you first. I have my right leg up against the shoulder blocks. So the leg that's the closest towards the shoulder blocks is gonna be turned in, foot is against the blocks, and then I have my left leg turned out. We're gonna place our hand onto the foot bar. Make sure that it's not to the side, you want it to be slightly in front of the shoulder. We're gonna reach up, push away, feeling that stretch through this side of your torso here. That feels so good. Come up, and then we'll bend the other way. Okay, we'll do 2 more. So coming up and reach. Up and back. Try not to rotate through the spine as we do that. So really trying to think about going this way, going really to the side. And over. All right, let's go to the other side. So switching legs. Right hand for me is on the foot bar now, and we are gonna reach up, push away. Ooh, that side needs it too. That feels good. Feels different with that resistance. Come up. Side bend. And again, up and reach. Up and over. We'll do one more. Up, push away. And up and over. Okay, we are gonna sit on the carriage. We are almost done. I'm gonna grab my platform extender again. If you don't have that, that's fine. You can just reach your legs across on the wood platform. Put your foot bar down. I'm gonna reach my legs across so that my heels are resting on the wood platform. We're gonna do spine stretch forward. So I have my hands in the center. We're gonna breathe in, exhale. We're gonna reach those arms as we draw those abs in. So reach, reach, reach. A nice round flexion through the spine here. Slowly stack the spine. I'm very used to wanting to stretch, like keep a flat back and roll over. That feels so different. So really trying to create flexion through the spine, so drawing those abs in. Let's try that again. So breathe in, and then exhale, we're gonna flex through the spine, reaching. Come back up and we'll do one more. And come on up. Thanks so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the workout. If you have any questions or need modifications for anything, please comment below. And I can't wait to see you again.